as good as it gets in National League Speedway.
Hello everybody, welcome to Virtual Skid 4. Number 4 we're on now, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and the first 3 have been fantastic, really proud of them, and tonight's showing is going to be equally as fantastic, as I'm sure. So let's not wait any further and introduce to you the Warriors team manager, and with a flick of Andy Hague's switch, we should now see Andy Perrin. Andy Perrin, how you doing, mate?
Not bad, I'm good, you?
Not bad. Do you know what you've let yourself in for today?
No.
Excellent. That's good. Okay. Those who don't know Andy, he's one of our machine examiners, great all-round guy, been with us from the start. And so it's our privilege to have you today as the Warriors virtual team manager. And without further ado, I think we should meet your opposition, because Andy doesn't know who he's racing against tonight yet. So we're going to meet your opposition. And with another flick of the virtual wizardry from Andy Hague, we have Matty Bates.
Oh my God.
Plymouth.
Yeah,
Matty
stay
Bates
like
from
that, you look
Plymouth.
better.
There we go, that's better. Yeah, Matty Bates from Plymouth. So it's the Warriors against Plymouth today. It's going to be a cracker. Thanks for doing this, Matty. Really, really appreciate you coming on board. So what's going to happen now is I'm going to read through the rules to you, and then I'm going to disappear and go to the live chat room. So first things first, I forgot last week, we've got a huge fan of Virtual Skid, and his name is Russ Kent, and it was his birthday yesterday, and I forgot to say it last time. So happy birthday, Russ. Thanks for all your support, and I know that you travelled down from the Midlands to the Warriors as well, so I hope you had a great day. So the rules. I hope you've both seen it before. Well, I know that you have. So pay good attention. The Warriors raced against the Gladiators and the Devils on 7 occasions over the last 3 years, giving us a total of 105 races. The computer has randomly chosen 60 of them. Okay? And you have an option when it's your turn to choose heats A, B, C, or D, and then that will be the race that will be run, and you will see it and view it, and then we go through 15 races to get the winner. Okay?
Ideal. Cool.
Yep.
If a team falls 6 or more points behind at any point, when it's your turn to pick the heats, you may be told the home team, Warriors, or the away team, Plymouth, Devils, Gladiators. And we're going to refer to them as Plymouth from now on. Okay? Through the whole meeting. So whenever you're 6 points behind, you can do that. So if you're 6 points behind, say it's Andy Perrin, and you say, right, I want my tactical ride, you get it every time. Andy will read you the riders, outfit A, B, C, and D, each pairing, and you can choose which pairing you want. Okay? So it gives you a bit of an insight. Just leaves me to ask one question now to see who goes first. Okay, it's really easy. How many times have the Warriors raced against Plymouth?
7.
Hey, well done. Okay, so you go first, Andy. We actually had a backup question in case you weren't listening. We had a backup question in case you both looked at us and said, well, I don't know. Okay, great. So I'm now going to go off to the chat room. I just want to say one other thing as well, and that you do have a chance to win a full range of cleaning products today from our sponsors, and that's Rhino Goose Health. So thanks to Ben Ilsley for his fabulous support of today's meeting. And if you want to sponsor a meeting, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, we've got some great stuff coming up. Believe me, we're really pushing the boundaries. Then do reach out to either Andy or myself. Anyway, it's now time to bring back the maestro. Andy's going to be your compere. Have a great time, guys. Be yourselves.
We'll try.
May the best best team win.
So there we are. We're back with Virtual Skid 4, 4th instalment. You've heard the rules there from Barry. Andy Perrin for the Warriors, for Plymouth. Matty Bates, great to join us guys here today. We're going to crack on straight away. We're going to go into heat number 1. We know that, Andy, you won the coin toss, if you want to put it like that. So it's your pick. Heat number 1, A, B, C, or D?
B.
heading back to a league meeting in 2019 last year. And the pairings are, for the Warriors, Georgie Wood and Chris Widman. For Plymouth, it is Ben Wilson and Adam Extance.
All right.
Before we start, he's looking a bit confident down there.
Yeah.
All right.
Matty, what are your thoughts on this one then?
I've got the best gator in the National League in Adam Extance. Yeah, Adam Extance. And Ben's a track specialist around there. But, I'm feeling confident, but, Widders and Georgie are no slouches. So.
Well, he's confident. What about you then, Andy?
Yeah, well, obviously, I've got to go with Georgie and Chris. They're our team, and Chris has had a few years. Every time Georgie had come up with Eastbourne, he's had a cracker. He's done well for us so far, so I've got to go Georgie Chris.
Well, that's it. That's what's been selected.
I've picked. This is what we're going.
We've selected this. Let's head over then. Let's all watch heat number 1.
Lining up at the line here. Georgie Wood in the red helmet.
See, it's already at the tapes ready, look.
Yeah. Ben Wilson is
he's keen.
in white.
The only time he ever got there first.
Is the rider in yellow. That's how they line up then for the opening race.
Come on, Georgie.
The riders at line. The Warriors know they need a good start. Here we go. And away they go in the charge for the first turn.
What I tell you? Best gator in the National League.
Helmet certainly knows a fast way around this circuit. Wilson in front. Wood in second place. Extance in third place. At the back it is
Georgie
Widman,
go high.
but it's Ben Wilson for the
Ben knows the track.
Gladiators out in front here. Wood chasing hard in second place. Go into that first and second turn. Wood going right out
push him, though,
the third line
definitely.
here. The track heavily watered early on here, and it seems to be
Here we go.
the rider in the white helmet, Ben Wilson, vastly experienced rider. Georgie Wood breathing right up as
It's like poetry in motion, that, eh? Smooth, precise.
Come on, Georgie.
Georgie Wood really pushing Wilson very, very hard, but he can't find a way through at the moment. They go down the home straight, heading for the flags once again. And wow, how tight is that there?
Like
Still
two races
Extance in
going.
third place,
Oh,
Wilson
Chris.
at the back here. But Georgie Wood really pushing Wilson very, very hard. They go into the final two turns. Wood will try to swoop round the outside, but
Come
Wilson's
on.
got his lines right here, and he goes over the line
Smashed
for
it.
3. Wood takes 2. Extance hangs on for third. No points there for Widman 2.
So there we are then. That's kick things off then. Heat number 1, and it is a 4-2 to Plymouth. So off to a good start there,
Oh, yeah.
Matty.
Straight out the gate, from the get-go. Let's do it. Let's have it.
You called it. Andy. Ben Wilson.
Yeah.
Quick out that gate, wasn't it?
I think he's got his gating shoes on from when he left us.
Not bad for an old boy, is he?
Not bad for an old one, no.
Okay, well, it's only one heat, 14 more to go. We're going to head over to Matty then. It's your selection for heat number 2. You can have A, B, C, or D. Which would you like?
I'm going to have D for Devils.
D for Devils. Okay, we're heading way back now. This was the first time that Plymouth came to the island in the KO Cup back in 2017. So your pairing for the Plymouth Devils is Rob Parker and Henry Atkins. And for the Warriors, it is Jamie Seeley and Alex Spooner. So I'm going to come to you first of all, Andy.
Yeah.
You're looking a bit worried there. Jamie and Alex, what do you think?
Oh, dear me. Have you ever seen Beavis and Butthead on MTV? This is an hard, but Henry, to be fair, whenever he's been up, has been quite fluent. We're gonna have to run it. I'd like to think that Alex and Jamie give him a run for their money. I really would.
Okay, that's the thoughts of Andy Perrin there. Yeah. We're going to move over to Matty. What are your thoughts on this one then?
I'm feeling pretty confident. Henry's an Exeter boy like myself, so he's going to do not just me, but Exeter proud and Plymouth. I'm feeling confident.
Okay.
Confident with Henry.
Right. Okay, well, let's head over for heat number 2. Like you said, 4-2 up so far for the Plymouth. So let's head over and see how this one's going to go.
So it should be okay on it. But Plymouth, one of the smallest, if not the smallest in the country. This, the biggest. So here we go then. And away they go. And if you wonder why Spooner started 15 metres back, he was actually disqualified for the
bonus
time allowance. So no real surprise that he's at the back, but out in front it is young Master Atkins leading the way. Second place at the moment, Jamie Seeley.
Come on, Jamie.
Spooner making a bit of ground up
Come on, Alex,
on
come on.
Parker.
Still got 13 to go, mate.
Seeley giving it a go though, trying to find a
Alex
way
is
around.
having a go, he's catching
out
it.
in front here.
Yeah, fair play to him. He's got the bit between his teeth,
Spooner's
hasn't he?
made up a little bit of ground here. He's going up in the dirt line. It
Oh,
looks
no.
like he's going
Oh.
after Parker down the home straight there. The door shut
Oh,
very
he
firmly
did,
in his face there. But it is Atkin in front, and here comes Spooner now, and he's screwing it on round the
Come on,
outside. He
Alex.
just cannot find a way through at the moment. The Devils on another heat advantage here in heat number 2, but here comes Spooner, and he's
Oh,
trying
he's
to
gonna have
run
him, isn't he?
now.
Oh,
And
wow.
he's
Yeah.
almost squeezed out once again there
One more lap.
by
You
Parker.
know yourself. You come off that
Now
top
he's going to
four.
give it a big blast, and this
Oh,
time he goes
switching
round
there
the
he is, look.
outside.
What's
He's
going
spun
on?
it through into third place, I should say. Second place, it is his teammate.
Stay on it,
Seeley,
Jamie.
But it is Henry Atkins who's won heat number 2. The Devils winning.
Wow, fair
the
play to
first two
Spoonie. That was a
heats
good
here.
one.
No.
3 points
It's
apiece. That one is
probably
shared though.
at
That
first I
means
thought
it's
it
still
was
2 points
three
on both
riders.
sides. It's 5 to the Warriors. It is 7
Yeah, I thought I was quids
to
in for a
the
minute.
Devils.
Yeah.
78 points.
Okay, we are back in the room with a shared heat then. Andy, that went a little bit better than I think you even thought it was going to go.
Yeah, from the angle of the camera, at first I thought I only had 3 riders, but yeah, a lot better. Alex, well, he come through from the back, and I thought he might have took him on turn 4 coming out. I mean, twice, 2 occasions, and then done it on 2. So yeah, it's good.
Alex actually missed the 2-minute time allowance, which put him off at 15 metres, which is why he started back there. But Matty, Henry Atkins, he did what you said he was going to do.
Yeah, he's a young he was back then. He was a young whippersnapper, wasn't he? So he was out to impress. But now, fair play to Alex, though. That was good. He didn't do what I would have done. I would have just stayed to the curb, had my golf shoe on, and probably made no ground up at all. So fair play to him for going outside.
Yeah, but we've seen that in the past, haven't we, Matt?
All right then, well done about golf. We're playing Speedway here. Back to Andy, Heat 3. A, B, C or D?
I will go A.
Okay, we're going to go to A then. In Heat number 3, that is the trophy meeting from last year. So your pairing for this one for the Warriors is Ryan Terry Daly and Dano Verge. And for the Plymouth Gladiators, it is Scott Campos and Adam Extance. There's got a bit of a Warrior feel to this one.
Oh, yeah.
So, first of all, Andy,
Yeah.
Ryan Terry Daly, Dano Verge, up against Scott Campos and Adam Extance. So, this is going to be a tough one.
Yeah. Scott leaving us going to Plymouth. Yeah. And obviously, as we've seen from the first one, Adam, and originally Adam, before he was injured, was going to come to us. So, no. Ryan Dano, if they can keep their boxing gloves off for a minute, then we'll be all right, So, I'm, Ryan and Dano, please.
Okay, Matty. Scott Campos normally is against you when he comes to the island, but of course started off with Plymouth in this season, so he knows his way around the island. What do you think?
Yeah, I've got every faith in Scott. Yeah, and we got Adam Extance. So yeah, I'm buzzing. I reckon it's in the bag. Bring it home. Gladiators ready. Gladiators ready.
He's buzzing. He's confident. He's ready to go. Heat number 3.
We'll see.
That's up next.
Time has not really made it big as everyone thought he might, but still spring a surprise if he can get in front. So here we go then, starting Marshall, calling him into line 2, get this one underway.
Here we
Scott's looking a bit chubby out of season, coming back in.
Yeah.
Go on, Dano.
Get out of there, Adam. Out
Away
again,
they
there.
go on the charge for the first time. Good start there for the rider in
drive,
yellow, Adam Exton as well. We said it could be a surprise, and he's got away there very fast.
Here comes
Here
Scott
comes
there.
Dano.
Come on,
Verge.
Dano.
Come
Come on, Dano.
In third place,
Get
coming under
in.
pressure from Campus as Verge goes round the
going
outside
on?
of Excellence in excellent
Right,
style.
nearly stopped then.
So good start here for Dano Verge, who's really got away
Jesus.
there. Campus going out in the dirt now. He's going to go around the outside of Tony
You've rigged
Daly.
this.
Daly blocks the road there into the bottom turn. Excellent still in second place here.
Oh,
And
look
Campus
at that
going
there.
round the bank,
Yeah.
which we've seen him so many times. And he's gone past Excellence
wide
as
for
well
me.
into second
Yeah,
place.
nosebleed, I
And
would.
now he's setting sights on Dano Verge, but Verge has got a good lead.
Come on, Brian.
Come on,
Verge is
Scott.
leading the way. Good scrap going on behind him. But it's still
Dano's
Excellence
like
hanging
screaming.
on there to go past us here.
Come on, Brian.
Ryan
RTD,
Terry Daly
he's not
still trying
twitching.
to find a way round here.
If he rocks
Goes
his
down
head,
into
he'll
the
throw him
tries, he
forward a
switch
bit,
back
won't
here on the inside. Can he find a way
He needs to
through
do that
this time?
cutback and get his twitch
Not
on.
quite into the bottom turn.
Oh.
Dano Verge is going to win it here
No,
in the
no, he
dust.
likes-
There he
he
goes
likes
over the
that
line.
inside line, doesn't he?
Second place goes to Campus. Extons hangs on to third place. 3 points apiece.
Fair play,
Interesting
Dano.
one, that
Not
one,
just a
wasn't
pretty
it?
face.
10-8 the scores in favour
No,
of
it's
the
good ride from
Warriors
Dano, to be fair.
over the Gladiators, and Danny Verge there getting a...
Heading back into the room then, another 3-all. The score stands at the moment, 2 points difference, 10 points to the Plymouth Gladiators stroke Devils. And of course the Warriors on 8 points, so still 2 points in it. Good heat that actually, quite a bit of passing there. Dano doing really well there for you, Andy.
Yeah, I mean, Dano come on all of that, since he's been with us. He loves the track. I know he done a lot of the MFSs and tried to get the open practices down there to get more time on the bigger track. As we know, he come from the smaller places of Kent, and fair play to him. And it's a lot of work for him, being a tiny lad, and I see it in the pits week in, week out, and he, 3 rides, he starts to suffer with his arm pump and that. But if I can get a bit of luck for a heat somewhere, and Dano comes in again, hopefully, it will show you. Mix it up a bit. Mix it up with Plymouth.
Well, we'll have to wait and see then. Matty, your Adam Extance got out the gate there. He was looking good. Went from first to third though.
Yeah, he's I think with Adam it's just a bit of lack of experience on especially the bigger tracks. But Scott battled hard. I think he obviously, I was team managing him, which I am now, so he's probably listened to me, taken my gating advice, and that's why he was asleep at the start. You got to lead by example a bit, so I won't tell him what to do in his next one. But
what did you tell him, to come out the gate like a slug?
Well, I told him I'd give him a ring when the tapes go off.
He's a bit slow.
But it was a good, exciting heat, and I bet Steve Verge was happy.
It was.
I bet he was jumping for joy, wasn't he, in the pits?
Yeah, that'd be the only time.
Well, that was a great 3 heats there. Heat number 4 coming up. Back to you, Matty. A, B, C or D?
I'm going to go for A.
Let's stick on A for this one then. For heat number 4, A, the League 2019, last year. I think this was the last time that Warriors met the Gladiators. So, the Warriors, Ben Morley and Chad Wurtsfield.
Whoa!
And for Plymouth, we got Nathan Stoneman and Adam Shepherd.
Oh, right.
I'm going to come to you
All right.
first of all, Matty. Nathan Stoneman, we know he's an ex-Warrior, loves the island. And of course, Adam Shepherd was doing pretty good last season. So,
He was.
good pairing for you.
Yeah, I mean, Nathan's like a man possessed, especially around the Isle of Wight. I tend to watch him with just sort of one eye, slightly shielded. But Adam, he's a trier, bless him, and he'll give it all he's got for 4 laps. So, no, I'm feeling confident. Nathan always seems he's got a point to prove when he goes to the island for some reason. I don't know if, Barry gave him a sour deal. I don't know. Not my business to know, but I'm feeling confident with Nathan.
Well, maybe we'll ask Barry about that when he comes in at the end of the meeting. I guess the results will...
We'll show.
Andy, Ben and Chad.
I've got to put my money on Ben and Chad in this one. Nathan, like Matty said, Adam, I hadn't seen Adam for a long time in between him coming to Plymouth. And Nathan, as we know, to be fair, hothead, but he's a threat everywhere he goes. You know, we know he can score big.
Well, I'm actually going to want to grab your actual score predictions on this one then. What do you think the score's going to be, Andy?
Personally?
Yep.
I'm gonna go 4-2. 4-2 for the Warriors.
Okay, what about you, Matty?
I'm going to go for another 3-3.
Another 3-3. Right, well, let's find out if either of you are correct.
Happy they're in line, ready to go. Green light is about to come on. Now it does.
Here we go.
And away they
Oh,
go.
man, look at
And
that.
it's Morley who's got a superstar.
I don't know if
Morley
I'd be
is
more
in front.
scared having
Stoneman
Nate in
second
front of me or
place.
behind me.
Third place at the moment it is Shepherd. At the back it is Worksfield, but Ben Morley with a sizable lead already.
With Nathan, yeah. It'd
Round
be
the
more worried if
bottom
he's going to
turn,
come
there is
through you,
Morley
not
in
be.
front. Here comes Stoneman chasing after him. Still Shepherd hanging on to third place.
Come on, Chad.
Worksfield at the back. So far so good for the Gladiators.
Gotta move out.
And
Gotta
Morley
work the
coming under
crowd.
pressure from
Ben's got it
Stoneman.
covered.
Into the bottom turn. Morley it is leading away. An experienced rider from Southend in Essex. There is Worksfield.
Still going to have that 2-point
Trying to
lead,
get
mate.
round the outside
Oh,
of Shepherd
spoke
there.
too
That's
soon
a
there.
super pass from the
Spoke
youngster.
too bloody soon,
That's
look.
the battle up front
Yeah,
here.
see,
Morley
there you
leading
go.
away. Stoneman not that far behind. Third place at the
Unbelievable.
moment. Now it's Worksfield
I'll be having
at the
words
back.
with
It is
Shepherd in a minute.
But it is Ben Morley here in this red helmet. Spectacular style. Comes off that turn.
Come on,
Down
Ben.
the home straight. One lap to go. The Warriors on a 4-2. Should it stay like this, it will level things up. So into the bottom turn. Ben Morley in front. Second place.
Can't
at the
believe
moment
this.
In the white helmet there, Nathan Stoneman, but he's not going
Just
to
take
catch
some
Morley.
beating now,
There he
Mike
goes,
Matty.
over the line
Just
for
take some
free.
beating.
Stoneman takes two. Worksfield
Unbelievable.
picks up the third place point. That could be vital.
I
at
want
the
a
end
team
of the day.
meeting.
It's 4 points to
We'll
the
sit back
Warriors,
there,
it's
Bull.
2 to the Gladiators. You can see the scores on the doors. There they are.
So, Andy Perrin, you were right. Heat number 4 was a 4-2 for the Warriors, just as you called it there. Ben, stalwart, out he went, and job done. And Chad coming from the back, great.
Yeah, he pushed out wide. He always seems to do that. If he has a bit of lag and he coming out, I mean, he will start to push it through 1 and 2, come out a bit wider, and you know, no disrespect to Adam, you know, he's like Matty said, he's always there, and like I say, just track experience. To be fair, Ben was usual Ben. I mean, one mistake from Ben, and Nathan was there. So either way, really, but a 4-2, I'm happy with that.
Matty, 2 points given away there.
Much like every time I come to the Isle of Wight, it's always too close for comfort. And now it's level pegging again.
It is level pegging, 12 each. 12 each going into heat number 5.
I'm being sad, Matt. I am absolutely sad, aren't I?
Look at the size of mine. They say every inch counts.
What are you two like?
Hey, but this is it, you know.
Before we move on to heat number 5, we just want to do a quick shout out for tonight's Virtual Skiv 4 sponsors, Rhino Goose South, who are the cleaning products and its unique dirt removal formula, 100% biodegradable and safe on all surfaces, non-caustic, and it's aluminium friendly. So if you want a clean bike, check out Rhino Goose South, and we do thank them for their sponsorship, which makes this work. Moving on then, heat number 5. We are now going to come back to Andy now. It's all square. It's your choice, A, B, C, or D.
I'm going to go with C.
We're going for C this time in heat number 5.
Yep.
We're heading back to 2018, the league meeting. So for the Warriors, we have Nick Lawrence, who was in as a guest, and Chris Widman.
Okay.
And for Plymouth, we had Adam Roynan and Ryan Terry Daly. Now, before we go any further, I can see that the moment I mentioned Adam Roynan, I could see that your head dropped and Matty just had a wry smile on the corner of his face. So, Matty, coming to you first of all, I think you're going to be a bit happy with your pairing in this one.
Yeah. That's all I'm going to say. Yep.
That's all he needs to say. Andy,
Yep.
What about what you're up against in this one?
Oh, dear me. I love Rhino, but he's, yeah, Nick, nice of Nick, to be fair. Nice lad, Nick Lawrence. Nice of him to come and guest. Do you know what? I'm gonna go 3-3. I'm going to go through. I'm going to go for a 3-3.
Okay, he's going to go for a 3-3 on this one. What about you, Matty?
I'm going to go for a 3-3 as well. Not in this heat. This is going to be a 5-1, but I'm sure one of the other heats will be a 3-3.
Right, well, we're liking this. This is style. We're going to head over then. This is heat number 5.
The Devils will feel comfortable.
3-3 then, Andy, is it?
I reckon a 3-3.
Oh,
Expect him to be favourite here in this one.
I'll give you a nudge when the race is over.
So the starting marshal wants them into place. He's got them into place. We're ready to go.
Feeling confident.
And it's a charge for the first turn, and it is
Boom.
Rhino who's
Come
got
on,
the
Nick.
front.
Come on, Chris.
Rhino it is who goes in front there. Down the back straight. Ryan Terry Daly's nipped into second place. Third place there it is Whitman at the back. It is Nick Lawrence. Whitman with some work to do here because the Devils are on a 5-1.
Come on, Chris.
Come round this first and second turn. Adam Roynan, no real surprise to see him out in front of this
loving
one.
this.
The Furnace Flyer
I'm loving it.
comes from Barrow up there in the
always count on
northwest coast
Rhino.
of England.
Yeah, he has got the
Second place there,
experience
Ryan
there,
Terry
but
Daly. Third place it is still Chris Whitman at the back. In the red helmet it is Nick Lawrence. So
Come on,
this is looking
Chris.
good for the visitors here
not twitching now.
to put
Nah.
themselves
Not
in
throwing
front
his
for the
head
first time
forward.
in the match.
Oh,
Roynan looking comfortable.
Still reckon it's gonna be a
Always
3-3,
does
mate?
seem to around this circuit. Way out in
Might
front
let you
here.
have this one.
Having things
But then a good
very,
omen
very
is at the
much his
moment in
own
this
way.
heat is 12-12 and we're at 12-12. So
Still in second place.
that's fake, that, isn't it?
It's Terry Daly. So he
But
takes
so's that
second place
5-1.
there, so
Get
good
on,
for
lads.
him.
Smash it.
And
We'll give
big
you that.
5-1 to the Devils, who go in front for the first time.
Back in the room then, and that was a 5-1. Big break there, moving the Plymouth Devils 4 points ahead. Got to be happy with that, Matty.
Oh, I'm overjoyed. Overjoyed. 3-3.
yeah.
Oh,
Andy, obviously not quite going your way there. Not really a lot you can say on
No.
that one.
No. I was yeah. It is. I honestly thought Chris and Nick Lawrence would have beaten RTD, to be fair.
There we go. That's the way it went on that night.
know.
It wasn't to be.
But there you go. Then obviously we had Ryan, so maybe that was the reason why Barry and Martin and Jackie at the time looked at Ryan. You know.
Who knows? Okay, we're going to head on to heat number 6. Back with Matty then. 4 points up. A, B, C, or D?
I'm going to go for C because I'd imagine Andy has a choice word that he's thinking in his head right now about me. So we'll go for C.
Okay, C. That is heat number 6. We are going to head over to 2017 trophy meeting. So for Plymouth, we have Benji Compton, another former Warrior, and Rob Parker. For the Warriors, we have Ben Wilson and Alex Spooner. So an interesting heat hotting up here. Matty, what are your thoughts on how this one's going to go?
Well, I think really, honestly, I'm going to count Ben as one of my riders in this. So I'm going to have 3 riders out in this one. No, I think this is I think this could be an Isle of Wight heat. I think we can get some points back here.
Okay, Andy, what about yourself?
Yeah. Well, both look like Matty said, both Bens. I mean, and they know the track and they've got old heads. But I've got to go with Ben Wilson, obviously, and Alex. I know Alex did come on. He seemed to have a lot of guest bookings that year, and he came over to the island quite a bit, riding against us. To be fair, seemed to be there every week at one point. 4-2. I'm going 4-2 Warriors.
Right, so before we head into heat number 6, I would like to just say that to all the guys that are out there in the chat room with Barry at the moment, don't forget to put your scores in. Got to be in before the start of heat 10 in order to be able to win the amazing prize that's on offer by Rhino Goo South, our sponsors tonight. So make sure you try and put your predictions in for the match result before Heat 10. Heading in for Heat 6, and we're going to find out if Plymouth are going to add to their score total and pull away with this one.
In white, Benji Compton. He was the winner last time out. And in yellow, it is Rob Parker. Got a paid win back there in heat number 2.
Tyler Govia, RR.
Alex, yeah.
Here we go then, we're ready to go.
Come on, boys.
And away they go, and a charge for the first time. Wilson's made a good start off the gate number 2 there. Wilson
I'll take
is
3
starting
frames,
from
stays like
Compton in
that. I
second
will
place.
take
Parker
that.
is in third place at the back of his Spooner as they go into the bottom turn. Parker going up the banking, Spooner trying to come through on the inside of him, chasing hard. He's round this first and second turn.
Right on his tail, and then
No doubt about the leader here, but there's the race for third place. That's where the action is at the moment. Wilson a mile clear.
Tell you what,
Compton,
I always forget,
and
you
Spooner trying to get
almost
up the
need a
inside of
second
Parker
gear
here.
going down that back straight.
Well, they've met twice already. He's been really roughed up.
Come on, Rob, hold your line, boy.
Spooner is giving it a go here, and this is just for 1 point.
we need that 1 point.
Well, there may be half a lap
No, you
behind,
don't.
but they're having their own
We do,
battle.
there it is.
And Spooner
No.
again tries the inside gate
No.
here, and he
Yes.
goes off the line, and he's
Oh.
gone past him. A great effort there from young
He's on
Spooner.
that GTR,
He
isn't he?
goes through into
No,
third
you
place.
see why Len snapped them up, can't you?
And how vital might that be at the end of the day, but it will do him the world of good.
Yeah.
There is Wilson.
Flag,
He
yeah.
takes the checkered flag now.
Come on, Ben. There you
Second
go.
place
That's
goes
what
to
we like.
Benji Compton, but the crowd would have enjoyed that third place there from young Alex. 4 points to...
Your boys coming in there, 4-2, getting you back in it. What are you going to say to them, Andy, when they come back to the pits?
You know, get your groove on. To be fair, we're what a lot of people don't see, and I expect Matty will say the same. From inside the pit side, we see and hear everything, especially Matt. Being a team manager, and if the boys are performing, pat on the back, slap on the arse. When they don't perform, they get it. And that's what they're here to do. It's a team, it's a team sport, and we want to win. Each individual wants to win and win as a team, and that's it. But like I say, it's I said 4-2. I'd be happy with that. Couldn't complain against that. I mean, Benji Compton's been there. League winners medal with Paul. I mean, he's not rubbish, is he? Just old.
At the start of today's virtual skid, you were all smiles, but we're into beginning of Heat 7, and he's already talking about what he's going to say to his riders, and if they're not performing, he's going to have a go at them. There's no messing around with this, Andy. Now, Matty, you've heard what Andy has to say. From your point of view, they come in 4 points down. You're 2 points up still, but they lost 2 for you then. So you're current team manager, so what would you do in this situation?
Oh, I'm going to blame the co-promoter Lawrence Roger for signing them. Oh. No, it's early doors still yet, isn't it? And Rich Andrews hasn't been out yet. Can always count on Rich. Hey.
I have always got Richard Andrews floating around in here. It's terrible. Oh, dear.
Okay, we're going to head into heat number 7. It is Andy's turn. Andy, which heat do you want? A, B, C, or D?
Back to B.
Heat number 7. Your riders are, for Plymouth, we have Scott Campos and Adam Extance. And for the Warriors, it is Ben Morley and Connor King.
Right, okay.
So, interesting heat, this one. Andy, what's your thoughts?
I'm gonna go with a 4-2. Warriors 4-2.
Okay, that's a prediction there from Andy. Matty, Scott Campos, Adam Extance, he's featured for you already and done okay?
Yeah. I'm fairly. I think a 3-3. Yeah, 3-3 sounds good. Keep it close. Stop him from using that tactical. Be all right. Don't mind a 3-3.
Okay, well, let's see if you can hold on or make it wider, that 2-point gap. Let's head over for heat number 7.
Time to get this one underway.
Oh, Connor King's up at the tapes. Look at that.
Of this
Hopefully he'll go through it.
trophy encounter. The visitors 2 points up. The Warriors with some work to do. Not a pressure.
Let's see if Exton does one of his famous bacon rolls.
Look at the red army colour. Look at Ben Morley. Look at that.
Look at this here. Morley's got away this time. Super start from Ben Morley.
Oh.
Morley in front. Second place Campers.
Get on.
Exton's there in third place. Into
Tell you
the
what,
bottom
it's like
turn.
no
Morley
slouch
it
though,
is
is he?
in front here.
No, not at
And
all.
Campus
Like
not
the
that
Joe
far
Speed in the
behind
National
him. Really pushing him there. The former Warrior skipper
Come on,
ran
Scott.
out in the dirt there, trying to find a way around the outside, goes down the back straight, but it's Morley
Loves it,
who
doesn't he?
is pulling
Look at
away
that.
from him now.
Ho, ho, ho.
Yeah.
Campus on short will settle for second place, and look at the battle
Come
going
on, Adam.
for third place there.
See,
once
Scott's
again, the
finger
minor
then,
points
it was
could
like
be
that.
vital at the end of this one, because
Right.
it is Extons who's gone wide there.
Oh, come on,
And look
Adam,
at
do
this
it
as
for
King
Wales.
has gone
Yeah,
up
yeah,
the inside,
yeah,
super
yeah,
right from
yeah,
King.
yeah.
He's found a way through in the dust here, and that is going to be vital. Morley it is, leading the way here, and he is
Look at that there. Bitter.
enjoying
I'm
this
bitter.
one. Goes
You're
down
bitter.
the back straight into the bottom turn. Second place will go to Scott Campus. And third place,
Oh,
and what a
Christ.
third place
So
that
lovely
is
to
for
watch, man.
Connor
He
King.
slides
Super
right
well
there
done
and
to the
polished,
young
having
man
a
there.
look and-
4 to the Warriors, 2 to the Gladiators. And wow.
The result then of heat number 7 was a 4-2 to the Warriors. Andy, you have brought it back again. It is now 21 all.
Yep.
Pretty familiar thing over here on the island. But when these two meet, very, very close all the time. And this one is no exception. So very happy with your riders there, especially Connor coming from the back.
Yeah, well, never in any doubt with Connor. He seemed to, he's loving it. He was at the moment. And he's even been out after a meeting, just to practice starts and whatnot. Ben was Ben. He's just going to dig his heels in and get stuck in. Scott was with him. Scott was a threat for sort of the first couple of turns, and I don't know, just the young man left him. I was waiting for the 3-3, but Matt's going to say 3-3 next time. I know he is. He's going to go for a 3-3.
Okay, Matty, that's what Andy thought of that one. What about yourself? It was a shame for you that Adam couldn't hold on at the end there.
Yeah, it sucked. I won't lie. Onwards and upwards. I'll let Andy have his moment.
Well, we're all taking a moment then. We're going on for heat number 8. Once again, just a shout out in that chat room. If you're in there with Barry Bishop, make sure that you are getting your predictions for tonight's meeting score in there. We've got a couple more heats to go before we have to wrap things up on that score. So get it in and you can win that fantastic prize from our sponsors, Rhino Goose South as well. So, heat number 8, we're going to head to Matty. It's your choice. A, B, C, or D?
I'm going to go for D.
Okay, D, we're heading back to 2019 in the league. The last time the two teams met. For the Warriors, Chris Widman and Chad Wurtzfield. And for Plymouth, Adam Extance is back out again with Adam Shepherds, the two Adams. So, what do you think, Matty?
I think this could be like a defining heat.
A defining heat. That's all he's saying for that one.
Yeah,
Andy?
think so.
I've got to go with Chris and Chad on this one. To be fair, after seeing the last one, I think I'm Chris and Chad quite comfortable. I'd like a 5-1, but I think we're going to squeeze another 4-2. To be fair.
Okay, that's what the thoughts of the guys are. Team managers there. It's all square, 21 each. Heat number 8 is right up.
Right on the line in that spectacular heat number 5. So here we go. Then
those West Ham colours just don't do it for me.
You're not an Aston Villa fan, are you?
21,
no.
21.
Oh no, I'm not really a football person, but it's just West Ham, isn't it?
Nothing wrong with West Ham.
There's nothing right with them.
Unbelievable. Used to like you.
Come on.
And look at this, who's made a good start here, and it's excellent.
Oh, come on.
Comes
See?
on the outside of him.
He's
here.
learnt from his last
Chris
one
is
there.
going round the outside. Look at that.
Nah.
That was the night I actually spanned for Chris.
But where did Chris Widman get that from?
I'm going to get on the phone to the referee. He can't be a mechanic and a manager.
Second turn.
Oh, manager now.
At the moment, it is Chad Wurtsfield. And if it stays like this, the Warriors will go in front for the first time of the meeting.
Nah.
Good action here. Really, it's a super fast raceway.
It's even a bitter taste in my mouth, this is.
Bitter taste.
It'll be your third 4-2 on the trot.
First win of the season looks like he could. And here comes Wurtsfield trying to get through into second place here.
You stay where you are, Chad.
Very hard.
You'll find where you are, mate.
1 lap to go. Whitman out in front. The Racer is for second place. Still hanging on from Wurtsfield. Wurtsfield will dive him as go into the bottom turn here. Spectacular action from the youngster.
Come on,
looks
Adam.
like Exton's going to hang on, and he does indeed.
We'll go with that.
Over the line, it's a win for Widman. Second place goes to the rider in white there, Adam Exton. Third place there to Chad Wurtsfield.
A 4-2 for the Warriors means that for the first time the Warriors are ahead by 2 points over the Gladiators. So Andy, all of those words that you were going to have to the riders in the pits there must be geeing them up.
Yep, it did. It worked.
Matty, you seemed you lost a little bit of energy on that one.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the interval so I can go have a fag break.
Oh,
Stressing me out a bit.
You know what? This is Virtual Skiv 4, and in the last 3, it really starts to hot up. So you're going to start sweating soon, boys. Okay, let's head on then to heat number 9. We're going back to Andy's pick. So Andy, you're 2 points up. It's your pick. A, B, C, or D?
right. Okay, I'm gonna try. Let's have a think. I'm gonna go C.
Okay, we're going to go C for heat number 9.
Go C.
That is the trophy meeting in 2018. So for... Now, this is an interesting one. For Plymouth, we have James Cockle and Richard Andrews. And for the Warriors, we have Scott Campos and Chris Widman. Over to you, Matty. James Cockle, Richard Andrews, James returning to the island.
Could be an interesting one there, like you said, couldn't it? Could go either way.
Well, whilst you're thinking that, Andy, what about yourself? What do you think of your pairing there?
Whichever way Matt is thinking it's going, I reckon a 3-3, and we'll still be 2 in front.
Before we head into heat number 9, then once again, quick shout out for tonight's sponsors: Rhino Goose South Cleaning Products with its unique dirt removing formula, 100% biodegradable and safe on all surfaces, non-caustic, and it is of course aluminium friendly. So it's got to be your choice for a cleaner bike, guys. So do check them out. Once again, we thank them for their sponsorship. Now we're going to head into heat number 9. Warriors are 2 points up heading into this one. Let's find out what the result of 9 is.
Good to see Andrews back.
You're feeling it?
I've had a thing.
First time out.
And I'm feeling positive.
Oh.
Can't see Rich Andrews out there. He's all camouflaged up.
Yeah.
So here we go then. The starting marshal's happy. The riders are in
Come on,
line.
Scott. Come on, Chris.
Come on,
Engines are
guys.
revving and away. They go. And Campus has made a good start from the outside.
Wind it on. Wind it on.
Inside here.
Lean on him, Scott. He's on the way.
Campus attacking on the outside to go down the back straight. They rub
Try to remember that
shoulders.
song they made about
Going
James.
to the bottom turn. And Campus right in the boards. And he's gone round the outside. That's a super pass. Scott Campus in front from James Cockle in second
James,
place.
what are you doing to me?
Well, what a ride there from the Warriors number 3. Cockle coming back at him on the inside. Richard
Always
Andrews
smooth.
is in third
James,
place,
he
but
just
it is
went
Scott Campus
that little bit extra.
leading the way here. And here comes Cockle again. He's
Solid,
beginning to
but
bring him in.
come on, Scott.
Tries to make those
Scott
straights
needs
that
to
little
decide
bit longer.
who he's
He will
riding
dive
for
up the
tonight.
inside, and
The
there
Isle
he
of Wight.
goes. Through on the inside. Campus comes back past
Just
him.
saying.
Oh my word, how
Seems
close
to be
was
in
that?
5 out of every other one, but
Yeah, but everybody's up to you. He's winning races.
Well, that's all right.
Really screwed it on there,
Unbelievable.
but he just cannot find
Come
a
on,
way
James.
past the Warrior.
come on, Scott.
Into the bottom turn. And again,
Come on,
he tries
James.
the
Oh,
inside run
James,
here,
come on,
but
mate.
Campus
Where's
has
Chris?
got the line.
Come on,
He's
Chris.
got the speed, and he's got the 3 points. Scott Campus winner of heat number 9, best race of the night by a mile.
Unbelievable.
Second place goes to James Cockle, and third place to Richard Andrews.
There's
3
your
to
3-3,
the
Matt.
Warriors, 3 to the Devils. That 4-point deficit.
So heat number 9 turned into a 3-all. As Andy said there at the end, another 3-all with a 3-all that you wanted. Matty, you've been calling for it for a while, but it doesn't seem like it's come at the right time for you, that one.
No. It's just, yeah. Well done, Andy.
I can just imagine now we're in the pits. Andy, What would you be doing? You've got your Warriors clipboard. You're stood there on that grass verge and you look over and you see Matty's face and his reaction to what's just happened there. He's 2 points down after 9 heats. Yeah. What would you be doing? What would your facial expression be?
What, to Matty?
To Matty.
Let's just say I'd probably do that to him. But, you know, he knows that I'd mean another word. But smiling.
He would have a smile on his face and give you the Warrior Way signal.
He would anyway, because whether we're up or down, to be fair, we just,
Read between the lines, Andy. Read between the lines.
I'm reading between the lines.
Here we go then. This is heat number 10. Okay, so just to give the warning out there to anybody in the chat room, this is your last chance to get your prediction in for tonight's match score. So far, the Warriors are 2 points up. It's 28, plays 26. So get your match scores in, because once the tapes rise on this heat, it's too late and you won't be able to win that amazing prize by Rhino Goo South. So, heat number 10 then. Over to Matty. It's your choice. You're 2 points down. A, B, C or D?
I'm going to go for B.
Goes for B. So, we're heading last year's trophy meeting. This was the first time they met in 2019 for the Warriors, Georgie Wood and Chris Widman. And for Plymouth, Scott Campos and Adam Extance. Matty, what do you think?
Oh, I feel a 3-3. Again, probably. Seems to be a magic number tonight, doesn't it?
Okay, I'm not going to just take that there. I'm going to push you for more information on this. You come out with that 3-3 quite quickly there. So give us a little rundown of how you think this race is going to go.
There's going to be a winner, a second, and a third. And the second and third are going to be from the same team. God, I'm getting angry. Look, I'm getting angry.
Oh, well, this is the first Virtual Skiv 4, and they're already throwing their devices over everywhere because they're losing. Andy, that's got to be pleasing.
Yeah, it's funny. I'm crying here, I'm laughing. I'm gonna say it again. Actually, I mean Georgie, Chris. Yeah, with obviously going up against Adams. Yeah. I think a 3-3, to be fair, a 3-3 would be a good outcome.
Well, let's find out if either of you, if you're both right. Let's head in for heat number 10.
Come on, boys. Break the 3-3.
Break the 3-3.
Here we go. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Look at that there. Oh. Go on, Scott. Remember who you're riding for.
Come on, Georgie.
Come on, you little beauty. See, once he gets his wheels in line, he's coming off them turns, he's just...
He loves it. He does love it. He'll go wide 1, 2, 3 and 4. No, he won't like it. Oh, there you go, look.
Jesus.
Now that's why the camera wanted to go on the back of Georgie now. Yeah. We'll let you see from the back. Come on.
Guess what the score's going to be?
I don't know, but I want to see what's happening at the back.
It's a free. Ah.
Oh dear me. There you go, look. There you go.
Well, you guys called it 3-3. What a move from Georgie there. Scott got out the gates quick. He looked fast as well, didn't he, Matty?
He did. He's, as I said, he's like the Joe Screen of the National League. And it's not just because of his hair colour.
Well, that's one way of looking at things, I suppose. Andy, what a move Georgie pulled there, and good little second camera angle right at the right time as well.
All I could see was a plume of dirt, and all of a sudden, you know, like a little Teletubby there, with a white hat on. You know, it would, yeah. I mean, we know with Georgie, Georgie will give it his all. Very rare he's been beaten out the gate when he was with us. He'll run it hard. He will run it hard. Scott knows the track. He'll run it as hard as he can. Yeah, 3-3.
Okay, we're now 2/3 of the meeting through now. 5 heats left. The Warriors are 2 points up. What is it with the Warriors and Plymouth at Smallbrook Stadium? What is it with these two teams? They always give great racing and they always have close scores and couldn't get a lot more closer than it is now. However, we have a winner, or we will hopefully have a winner in the chat room with Barry there that have predicted tonight's score. Whoever that is, congratulations there. As we move on to heat number 11, we head back to Andy. A, B, C, or D?
I'm going to go with B.
Okay, B is a trophy meeting back in 2018 for the Warriors. For the Warriors, Ben Hopwood and Jamie Seeley. Okay. For Plymouth, we've got Adam Roynan and Ryan Terry Daly.
I love that.
Oh, okay.
I'm just going to ring the referee, though, from the last heat.
We're going to come over to Andy first then. Ben Hopwood, Jamie Seeley.
Oh, I'd like to think we could pull something out of the bag and keep the points close, but, you know, it's a caller.
Moving over to Matty. You've got your riders coming out here. You were very happy when Adam Roynan's name come up. So what are you looking at of this heat getting?
I'm looking for a 4-2. Definitely not a 3-3. This has been too many of them tonight. I'm going to go for a 4-2.
Okay, right. Well, let's find out. Let's find out where the chips fall. Heading over to heat number 11.
Having won their last 3 here.
Feeling confident.
So here we go then. Starting Marshall's happy.
Almost
was
boys.
happy for a second there. Now he is. Signals to the referee Mick Bates to put the green lights on. He does set the tapes right. Away they go. On both the Devils have leapt from the start here.
You little Devils.
Roynan on the inside. Ryan Terry Daly on the outside. Roynan looking for his partner, telling him to get to the inside there. Hopwood in third place.
Come on, Ben.
Disaster here for the Warriors.
Oh, I'm loving it.
But look at this here. Adam Roynan in front. Ryan Terry Daly in second place here. Third place, Ben Hopwood with a mountain of work to do.
Come on, Ben.
Seeley. And if it stays like this, we will go level.
There he goes.
Hopwood
go on.
Come on, Ryan.
After Terry Daly.
There you go. There's one.
The line. Super right there from
Come on,
Hopwood.
Jamie.
Daly goes back into third place, but he's coming back on the inside. Roynan is a mile clear again. Now Hopwood's in second place.
Though.
Terry Daly gets pinned to the line there on that third turn. But the Devils are certainly going to get a heat advantage out of this one because at the back...
I love watching Adam ride.
It is young James Seeley.
Especially when he's winning. And it's a 4-2. I love that.
Around the bottom turn. And he is going to win his third race of the night. There he goes over the line. Super ride from Roynan. Second place, hard work.
Got here that one, haven't I?
Hopwood. Third place there goes to Ryan Terry Daly.
33. It's all level with 4 heats to go. Matty, when you've got someone like Adam Roynan coming out for you as a team manager, it's got to make you feel a little bit confident as well. When his name called out, you were up for that.
Yeah, he's especially at National League level, he's one of those guys. He's just, even if it's not a track he particularly favours, he's just the years of experience and what he's accomplished, throughout his injury-stricken career. He's just, he's got the knowledge and the know-how to sort of counteract the track he doesn't like or whatever. So he's always a guy to rely on. Bless him.
Okay, Andy, you lost 2 points there. It's now all square. Hard task for Ben to come out and try to get him to beat Adam.
Yeah, well, like I said, we even said before the race, you know what you're going to get with Adam, and Matt has hit the nail on the head with his career and what he does and doesn't know. And, with Ben, Jamie, obviously, he was going to get a rough ride with this one. Got through it, but nevertheless, all square. A few more heats left. I think we're all right. We'll be there.
Okay, 4 heats left then. Heat number 12, over to you, Matty. It's all square. A, B, C, or D?
Let's go for A.
And he goes for A in heat number 12, which is a trophy meeting back in 2018. So for the Plymouth, we have Henry Atkins, who comes back in again, and Richard Andrews.
Oh, yeah, the Devon boys.
And for the Warriors, it is Scott Campos and Adam Portwood. So, Andy, Scott, Adam Portwood against Henry Atkins and Richard Andrews.
No. Oh, dear me. Well, yeah, I mean, trying to work out now whose side Scott's on. I mean, how many races has he had tonight?
Too many.
Yeah. Oh, poor little pudding. Yeah, Scott and Adam. Well, I don't know.
Oh,
I would like to think that Scott would take it. We know Adam's going to be there. He will scrap for a point. Portwood. Then you got like Henry and Rich. So I mean, I think I'd be confident. I would like to go for a 4-3. I really would.
4-3.
A 4-3. 3-3. I'm looking at bits here.
At the start of Virtual Skid 4, we said to, and I'm even losing it myself here, you guys, honestly. We said at the start of this, we said to them that they're going to be sweating at the end of this one. It really does have that impact.
I can't even read my own little program I've made.
We've had them throwing their technology cameras around. We've had them laughing. We've had them having a go at the riders. It's all happening, and of course, it's getting to that point now. So, heat number 12. Let's find out what the result is.
In white, so far struggled 4 points. And his partner.
Portwood's up there.
Is
Yeah.
Richard
Come on,
Andrews.
Scott. Jump in. No, he is there. Funny angle when you see it from behind the sponsor boards, to be fair.
So here we go then.
Come on.
Green
Oh,
light
Scott,
on.
go front wheel in the air.
Away they go. Charge for the first
Come on,
turn
boys.
here, and look at this here.
Go on, Adam.
Is Atkins who's gone in front.
Look at little Emery,
Atkins
bless him.
leading the way.
Yeah.
Campus there in second place. Andrews in third place. Again, the Devils on
Got
the
to
advantage
keep
here.
pushing him.
Campus with
Oh,
ideas
no,
of his
no,
own.
no,
They go
no,
round
no.
that first and second turn. Atkins on the inside. Campus going right up the dirt line.
There you
Down the
go.
back straight here, pushing him awfully hard. Goes into the bottom turn. He's in the line he wants to be, but he's drifted a
He
little
don't
bit
have
there.
to
But
get
he's
some
got
drive.
the speed. Can he find a way past Atkins?
I'll tell you what,
It really
Speedway,
is
you
bringing
probably
right up
seen
his
it, Matt,
exhaust
when you were on that at the bank.
Atkins in front from Campus. in
Makes you
second
close
place.
your eyes with some of the boys.
Third
Yeah.
place.
I don't know what it is. I just think if a footrest clips it in the right place, and then think, oh, I just don't even think about it.
I just noticed Henry is on Richard's bike.
Right. Okay. Yes. Yes.
Atkins round that first and second turn, down that back straight. Second place at the moment in the red helmet. Scott Campus going to
needed
defeat
this.
this time. Atkins is going to get the victory. There he goes over the
Can't
line.
believe that. I honestly thought Scott would have.
Well, it is hotting up very, very
Come on,
nicely. Atkins
boys.
takes that
He rode it
lead.
quicker
He
than
knows
Richie,
very
I
well
suppose,
from that
didn't he?
time.
So-
got the 3 points.
Gary,
place,
you know,
Campbell's
if Gary's
place
watching,
to
then
Richard Andrews, and that could be vital
Oh.
for place there. Of course, he did pick up an extra ride.
Matty, you got to be happy with that. 2 points up.
Can always rely on the Devon boys, can't you? Devon Pride.
Devon Pride, Andy. You clawed it back. You went in front. It's all square. You're losing it. 2 points down. 3 heats to go. It's all happening now.
I thought Scott. I honestly thought Scott was going to take Emery at one point. And obviously Adam was just, like I say, just scrapping and couldn't quite get there. Got to let the Devon boys have it.
We are getting straight back to it. Heat 13. It's all to play for. Over to Andy for these remaining picks then. Heat 13. A, B, C, or D?
I'm going to go with D.
We're going to go with D. Heat 13, D. So we're going to be heading back 2017. It's a trophy meeting for the Warriors. Ben Wilson and Liam Carr.
Right, okay.
And for Plymouth, we've got Steve Boxall and Benji Compton.
Right.
So very interesting heat this. Matty, we're going to come to you first. Steve Boxall, Benji Compton, ex-Warrior there. What do you think?
What do you reckon I'm going to say?
3-3.
Yeah. I am. Yeah, I'm going to go for a 3-3.
He's going for a 3-3. Andy, what are you going for?
I'm going to go with a 4-2. Yeah, I mean, I did 3-3. Dear me. We got a bit of freeze going on, haven't we?
Okay, well, let's find out who's going to be right on this one. We're going to head in then. This is heat number 13.
He's won his first 3 races. So here we go then. They've had their dig around the flashing the green light in the background.
You're breaking a sweat, yeah.
At the line,
you wouldn't throw a blanket over them for, really, would you?
No.
Here we go then.
Benji fell excluded.
Carr gets another bite of the cherry, so does Wilson. Oh, and Boxall's missed the start this time. Wilson's on the inside of him. It's Wilson in front. Carr goes round the outside to join in. Boxall in third place now. Can Boxall find a way through? He's going up the inside of Carr. Let's go round the bottom turn. Carr shuts him off. Wilson, he's pulling away out front here. Carr in second place. Boxall in third place. It's not over yet. Round the bottom turn.
They're going.
And look at this, all 3 riders having a tremendous race here.
God.
Wilson, Carr and Boxall. You can put a blanket over the lot of them here.
What are you doing to me, Andy?
I just said that.
Who's trying to protect Wilson? Here comes Boxall on the inside here. Wilson shuts the door. Carr comes round the outside. Sensational race.
Like a grass track.
Absolutely brilliant. Still, it is Wilson. And here comes Boxall again, trying up the inside of Carr.
God, Steve, go out wide.
Carr comes across. Here comes Boxall. He's got him this time. Boxall comes through. Carr comes back past him.
It's going
to be a race for the line. It is Wilson. It's Carr. It's Boxall. It's 5 to the Warriors. It's 1 to the Devils.
That's
but what
that is, isn't it?
4 laps of speedway that was. Absolutely.
Well, we didn't call that one. We didn't see that one coming. A 5-1 to the Warriors. The Warriors go back ahead by 2 points. And against Steve Boxall as well. I've got to say, that maybe wasn't on the books there, but it certainly happened. Benji Compton there didn't make it to the tapes in the rerun. Steve Boxall was on his own, but even so, Matty, you're now 2 points down.
Story of my life. We've got 2 weeks to go yet. Fat lady ain't singing yet. I mean, she's doing a vocal warm-ups, most definitely. She's not singing. So let's bring on Heat 14, and hopefully it won't be a 3-3 or a 5-1 again, because Jesus Christ.
Andy, are you clearing your throat there?
We will be singing. We will be singing, I think. No, I mean, for a minute, when I saw obviously Benji was the exclusion, I thought, yeah, and then like I don't know if you heard. I mean, to see that camera angle, I thought he was really going to split them bad, you know. But Liam Carr, I mean, what a guest to have. I mean, he just, wow.
Criminal.
Criminal.
I'm going to bring that up with you guys, actually, because obviously you guys get to see the racing from a completely different angle to everybody else. You guys are from the pits. So when you see a race from the opposite side, from a stadium that you both know very well, you honestly can look at the race in two ways, can't you?
I've now got a message to a few people and apologise for comments I've made.
Ah, Graham. Who's that then?
I'd rather not say any names. Richard Andrews.
Matty, your last pick. You got to make this count. A, B, C, or D?
3-3.
I'm looking around the room for inspiration. I'm going to go for D.
Okay, so Heat 14, we're going for D. We're going to go to last year's trophy meeting, 2019. So, for the Warriors, Dano Verge and Chad Wurtzfeld. And for Plymouth, we've got Adam Extance and Adam Shepherd.
Ah.
Oh, so this one's an interesting one, Andy.
Yeah.
What do you think now? You're 2 points up. Dano and Chad against the two Adams.
Yeah. I'm like I said, I mean, we're 2 up. Dano, Chad. The two Adams and Dano and Chad. I'm going to go with I'm going to go with a 3-3. I'm going to go with a 3-3. I'm going to go with a 3-3 going into picking 15. 3-3.
Okay, what about you, Matty?
I'm going for a 4-2.
4-2 to the Warriors?
I'd rather not say.
I think that would be our bonus.
Well, let's find out then. This is heat number 14.
Round. And now we are ready to go. The riders have made it there.
You had Adam in for Bursill,
making it to the line there by the skin of his teeth. So here we go then. It's a signal to the referee Chris Gay, and away they go. And the charge for the first turn. Extance has made another super start here. And well, as the referee punished the Warriors here. Here comes Verge going to take down the back straight. Oh, what a pass from Dano Verge. Where did he learn that trade? Super ride.
And they say John Armstrong's the mighty midget.
Here. And he really is flying. He's loving it here tonight.
Go on, Dano.
And well, Adam Exton shot away from the start there.
Come on, Chad.
And he just, well,
it
was almost like his chain come off. Chad Wurtzfeld there in third place.
Get up the back,
at the back
Chad.
it is Adam Shepherd here. So the Warriors on a 4-2 here. And this will make it very interesting.
Jesus Christ.
Into second place and now on a 5-1. Unbelievable.
It is unbelievable.
Down the back straight.
Jesus.
Jump onto that bike, young man. Dano Verge in front. Chad Wurtzfeld in second place. Third place at the moment, Adam Extance. The Warriors here could take the lead if it stays like this.
Got that spinning, that's screaming away.
Oh dear. Problems there for Wurtzfeld. His bike has ground to a halt. Dreadful, dreadful luck. Dano Verge has got the victory. He picks up the 3 points. Second place there goes to Adam Extance. Third place will go to Adam Shepherd.
Unlucky
to the Warriors,
cheers, mate.
3 to the Gladiators.
Well, we're back in the room then. We've got one heat to go. It was looking like a 5-1 for the Warriors there at the last minute. Something happened to Chad. He was gone. The two Adams pulled together in the minor positions and it was a 3-all. So the Warriors go into heat 15, 2 points up. And of course, we're going to head back to Andy for the last pick as well. But just before we do that, one last shout out for our sponsors tonight. Rhino Goose South, the cleaning products and its unique dirt removing formula. 100% biodegradable and safe on all surfaces, non-caustic and is aluminium friendly, so make sure it's the choice that you choose to keep your bike nice and clean. So we thank them for their sponsorship before we head into Heat 15. So this is it, lads. This is what it's all about. It's come down to the last heat. Warriors 2 points up. Andy, A, B, C, or D?
B.
Andy has gone for B. So it is the trophy meeting back in 2017 for Heat 15. Your riders are, for the Warriors, Ben Wilson and guest Liam Carr.
Oh, Christ.
And for Plymouth, Steve Boxall.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, well, I'd throw that if I knew he was going to ride.
And Lee Smart.
Oh, God.
So, coming over to Matty there, his head is in his hands. You need a 4-2 to draw or a 5-1 to win.
What I need is a miracle.
You got Steve Boxall and Lee Smart. So, you want a miracle. Do you think your boys can do this?
No. Because I know how good Ben and Liam are around. I'm not, taking it away from Lee and Steve, but, Liam Carr's, he's used to the big tracks with Berwick anyway. And, Ben Wilson's a track specialist around there. So, yeah, just whatever.
Okay, whatever. Well, Andy.
Yeah.
It's looking all right, seeing as you got him quaking in his boots there.
Well, to be fair, 43-41, and we've had it like this over the years, and like you said, that is with that pick.
Don't gloat.
Don't gloat.
Yeah, don't start gloating.
That would be a dangerous thing to do before the heat is played out. So, first of all, let's go over to Heat 15 then. Let's conclude this one and let's find out what the score is going to be.
The next 60-odd seconds will answer that
There is
question.
a God. He will be with me now.
Yeah.
So here we go then. Sterling Marshall
dear,
walks away for the final time. The green light's on.
Rushing.
And away they go. And it is Carr who lifts coming out the start.
Look at
Boxall moves him over. Boxall's gone in front. Carr trying to come up the inside. Let's go down the back straight into the bottom turn. Carr's gone past Boxall. What a pass from Liam Carr. Liam Carr in front. Boxall in second place. Third place at the moment. It is Wilson. But it was Boxall who burst into the lead. And Liam Carr just slid right the way through in there.
Get in there.
As if he was picking mushrooms.
Could you see me walking around bend 1 and 2? I'm already going to the bar.
Boxall in second
out.
place. Third place it is Wilson. Second place is enough for Boxall though.
I don't know why he ever stopped riding.
Because that will guarantee
No, Liam.
they go home
Yeah.
with 4 points
no.
tonight.
Great to
They are
watch.
going into the National Trophy final. We wish them well in that one. Down the back straight.
He does. He just
Liam Carr
like you
in
say,
front.
with
What a
Berwick.
super guest he has been here tonight. He goes
Does it,
round the
look?
bottom turn, heads for the checkered flag. Over the line he goes.
There you go.
Super win for Carr. Second place,
Shut
Boxall,
up, Andy.
who was led by example at number 1. Third place there goes to Ben Wilson at the back.
So there we have it, the final result of Virtual Skiv 4. It took them 4 goes, but Andy Perrin has led the Warriors to victory.
Yep. Never let me down. Never let me down at all.
There we are. Now, we do know that Plymouth and the Warriors have had some epic battles that we've spoken about over the last 3 years on the island. And there was some great racing that we've witnessed today. And it was another close battle, another last heat decider, which seems to happen when the two teams meet quite often. Matty, I'm going to come over to you for your thoughts on the whole evening and how you saw it went and what your take is on Virtual Skiv 4.
Well, I'm going to quote Barry here. When you see a meeting that good, there are no winners or losers. The only winner is Speedway. Congratulations, Andy. We both won.
Yeah, we. To be fair, that is it. Yeah, it's cracking, and
That is great. It's good.
we've seen it, haven't we? You know, I mean, we have meetings like that. We don't know
All too much.
Yes, too many
Which
of
is
them.
bizarre because Isle of Wight being the biggest track in the UK and Plymouth being the smallest,
One of the smaller.
it should be like the complete opposite, but it's always home or away. It's always a tight meeting right to the end. Unfortunately, tonight it was the bitter end. But no, fair play, mate. It was good fun. That I think it'd be good to get, you know, that actually has like a proper series every year now, not just because of a pandemic. It's good fun. It's good for fans, I think.
Could have a good winter series with it, to be fair.
Yeah. It's almost taken Fantasy League to that next step.
Yeah, and Fantasy League you only see, don't you, once a week when the scores come through and it's done for you, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah. No, cracking. Absolutely cracking.
No, fair play to all involved.
All that's left for me to say, guys, is thanks ever so much for your time. Thanks for joining in, getting in the spirit of things. It's great to see you guys. I'm going to now bring Barry back into the room. I've lost my voice. You guys have done this to me. I've lost my voice. So I'm going to bring Barry back in from the chat. Thanks ever so much, guys. Stay safe. I will see you soon.
Cheers, Andy.
Cheers, mate.
Wow, my gosh. That was great. Well done, Andy.
Hey, cheers, buddy.
No, I could rely on you. I was shouting at the screen at the screen watching this tonight. My head was in my hands, heart on my chest. It was just brilliant. I loved it. I mean, it is the real deal. It's the real thing, and it's like being at a speedway track, and it's like a real meeting. Of course, it's to a degree luck, of course, but it's great fun, right? How was it? It's pressure at the end, isn't it? Real pressure.
It's a weird pressure.
Yeah.
You know. In all fairness, you don't have the pressure that obviously Jackie has there on the spot.
But you wanted to win.
Well, of course we want to win. We always want to win. You know.
Yeah,
that's it. But you know, and you've been in the background listening to me and Matt, and our meetings over the last sort of 3.5, 4 years have been like that against Plymouth. And you know, we've been chomping at the bit for 8:15, and we've, you know, kicked the dirt going up to the bar. We've all done it, and you think, bloody hell, they've come here again and took it, and then you know what you're going to get. But like, and it's been the same. I mean, I've just had my little notepad with 16 lines drawn on it, just putting the scores in. That's all I've been doing, and thinking, you don't even know. I don't know. You know.
How does it relate to reality, Matty?
Very much so, especially towards the closing heats.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I was writing the scores down, but towards the end, I just started writing obscenities about Andy, and
throwing guns at him and staggers and stuff.
Yeah.
Virtual hatred towards him. But no, you know, it's great fun. I think, you know, fair play to you for thinking it up. It's definitely outside the box, but you know, it's something, you know, even if people aren't, you know, particularly Isle of Wight supporters or, you know, other team supporters that you feature on it. It's just nice to see in 15 heats of Speedway, not knowing what the end result is going to be. So fair play to you. I think it's great. You know, I think it's more people should try and have their own version of it, or, you know, you could help people do it. It's definitely what Speedway's needed, I think, during this difficult time. I can
already tell you that we're talking already to take this thing bigger, to various different organisations, and we are going to shortly be doing other clubs as well. So it's growing already, and I think it will continue to grow. It's a joy to watch two people battling it out virtually, and I'm sure that everybody watching it, the feedback that we have is tremendous. All that we have to do is spread the love and get more and more people involved. And that's the way.
Amen to that.
And Andy Hague does a brilliant job, and Ian Groves and all the other people that support us, having a look through it to make sure it's all okay before it gets published. And of course, our sponsors tonight was Rhino, Girl, South, and we thank them very much. But it's a great feeling, and you know that the win, lose or draw, I love it, and the unknown is the key. That's the key to the end of it. So it's brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
I'm gonna have to message Mark Phillips now and see if he wants to play it for our next home meeting.
Matty, thank you so much for taking part. Andy, wow!
Yeah, get in there.
Well done, well done. It's
Cheers,
brilliant.
Matty.
Really
Cheers, mate.
appreciate
Well
it.
done.
And it was excellent night tonight. And thank you very much. Really appreciate it, guys. Take care. Stay
And
safe.
you.
See you, buddy. Take it easy.
Cheers, Matty.
Bye.